Late June, early July 1992, all the way up to October 31st of 1999, we're going to be talking about Doco's Family Restaurant.
Years go by, but the memories stays, and those were the good old days.
Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. Let me take you back to a particular time at Doco to tell you a story about prank calls. Now, when you're thinking about prank calls, you're probably thinking, one of the oldest prank calls in the book, which is, hey, is your refrigerator running? You better catch it. No. We're talking something more crazier than that. Mark always had wild ideas. Go into the Playlist Archives and the vaults and check out all the Doco's memory lane videos, and you'll find out a lot of the things that Doc done. Like I said, a lot of things that were done at Doco's that was just like crazy. You're thinking, Doco, is this a family restaurant? Is this a restaurant, or was this like a some kind of like a nut house, or something like that? Anyway, nonetheless, prank calls. Me and Mark and Mark, my cousin Sean, and I, better grammar, if you will. Mark, my cousin Sean, and I, we decided, that we were like in between orders, and they were in between orders, and I was in between, doing dishes. Didn't have any bus tubs clear. I got everything cleared up, so we were all back here BSing in the kitchen there, and Mark's like, hey, he's like, call up K&B Toys and ask them if they got a game or something. And then when you do, he said, tell them, thank you, I'll go to Walmart or something. So Sean made the first call, and he called K&B Toys, which, like I said, K&B Toys was located in the Canton Center Mall. It used to be called the Mellot Mall back in the day, back in previous time before that. But anyway, nonetheless, it's no longer there. The Canton Center Mall, I believe, they built something else. Anyway, nonetheless, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the prank call thing in general. So Sean calls up K&B Toys, and he's like, "Hey, yes, I was wondering if you had the new Mario game for the Super Nintendo." And they were like, "Yes, we do. Yes, we do." He's like, "Thank you." He said, "I'll go to Kmart." And he hung up. Well, Mark told me to do it, so I called up, basically said something else, and I didn't call K&B Toys. I called another place, which I think was like, I don't know, we looked in the phone book, called like TJ Maxx or something or another, or whatever actual stores were. We just call them, call the stores, and when they say, yes, we do, or something, we're like, thank you, I'll go and give another thing. We called a place across the street there. It was directly across the street from Doco's. There was a body shop, J&H Body Shop or something or another. I'm not quite sure the name of that. But it was J&H Body Shop or something that are just directly across the street there on Lincoln Way, right across the street from Doco's. And I called that, and I said, yes, I was wondering if you guys did any front end alignments. And like, yes, we do. It's like, thank you, I'll go to Swisher's. Swisher's Automotive was right down the road there from them on Lincoln Way, on the other side of the road there, right next to the top of the Vidoc restaurant, which, as I said in previous vids, was one of the competitors of Doco's, if you will. But anyway, we called them and everything. And then we called during the high school football season, Massillon-McKinley game. McKinley had won against Massillon. As a matter of fact, McKinley had won the state championships back-to-back that year of I think it was 94, 95, I believe. I'm quite maybe 94, 95, 95, 96, something like that. Anyway, they won the state championship, and they had me and Mark and Sean had gotten the back-to-back things just to make Doc angry. And I'll go into more details about that probably at another time. But anyway, we called down at the one of the local one of the local stores, if you will, that sold the Massillon Tiger T-shirts and Ohio State T-shirts and stuff like that. We called down there, and the name of the place was called Sports Stuff. They used to be located down on Federal Avenue. They're at the little mini mall, if you will. They're in Massillon, Ohio, and we called down there, and it's like, yeah, I was wondering if you guys had the Massillon, or wondering if you guys had the McKinley Bulldogs back-to-back state championship T-shirts. Well, they're like, no, we don't. Click, and hung up the phone. Well, we all cackled, thought it was funny. A couple days rolls by, and Doc is there, and Doc's like, he's like, hey, because I got to talk to you guys. He's like, I need to talk to you guys. Well, Sean was in the middle of orders. He's like, all right, I'll talk to you, goof. He said, look, he goes, I got a call. He goes, I got a call yesterday. He said, and he said it was from a manager down there at the store there, on Federal there, the sports stuff store. He said, I wanted you to know that somebody's calling, pranking us here. So they saw on the caller ID, come up on the caller ID, that it was up here. He said they called looking for McKinley Bulldog T-shirts. So we don't appreciate that, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, Doc's like, did you call there or down there or what? And he goes, and if you did the puppet master Mark put you up to it? Said, yeah, Doc, we called. He goes, what the hell was you thinking? He said, you're sitting there trying to, he goes, wait, were you trying to get me shut down or what? I said, I don't know, Doc. He's like, he goes, don't do stupid stuff like that. What's wrong with you? And of course, he didn't say anything to Sean, but he said that to me. And like I said, prank calls. We called him up, pranked him. It was just funny until, it was all fun and games until he got caught. But I was the one that suffered because he was the one that told me and gave me the lecture. And he said something to Mark, but Mark just laughing about it like it was funny, and then, it was just something that got blown out, just got blown away or whatever, and just never got talked about again. Another funny time at Doco's, we're talking prank calls. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.